Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. iTunes 10 is out, and with it comes this new icon, which looks a lot like the old icon without the CD, but it still has the musical note, even though iTunes happens to manage music and movies and TV shows and podcasts, and iTunes U or seminars from universities, ebooks, apps, ringtones, etc., etc. Why are they still calling it iTunes? It's more than just music! I don't understand why I have to explain this to Apple. They usually figure this stuff out. But along with the new icon and the same old musical note and the same name iTunes, they've changed a few other things, at least here on macOS 10, where I happen to have it installed. The maximize, minimize, and close icons are off to the side of the title bar, if you would call it a title bar in general. Normally, you would see them floating across the top of the title bar, but they're on the side. It's different, but then again, I've only known iTunes to be generally different from other applications inside of macOS 10. What has been added to iTunes is specifically this feature, which you may have heard about before, Ping. Now, you know I use ping.fm to post updates to Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, etc., but Apple's implementation of Ping is somewhat different. It's kind of like Apple's version of social networking for people who like sharing their choice of music, and for musicians and artists who love to share with the world what they happen to be doing. So I don't think they're supporting podcasters, which has me just a little frustrated. Then again, it's called iTunes, so it's all about music, right? Even though 200 apps are being downloaded every single second, right? All right, so let's go ahead and get started with Ping, like the machine that goes ping. So let's turn on Ping. All right, now it's asking me to log in, so I'm going to go ahead and do just that. Let me go ahead and pop my body in front of the camera here so you can't see how I'm signing in. You know, I don't want anybody guessing my password, which happens to be wackadoodle 487264MPNZM wacky. Yeah, go ahead and spell that out. It's kind of long. All right, so Chris Perillo, gender. Do you not know that I am male? Really? All right, so let's add a photo here. Recent pictures. No, let's take a screen capture, or not a screen capture, but a live shot from the webcam here. There we go. I'm looking crazy. We'll set it there. Where I live, let's go with Seattle. Oops. Seattle, Washington. About me. Let's just put a link in here. live.perillo.com. That way people can find out what I'm doing. Genres I like. I like alternative. I like comedy. I like electronic. Oh, I can only choose 3? Okay, fine. I'm going back. Alternative, electronic, and let's go with pop. Even though I would choose more than 3. How come I have to be limited? That's a little frustrating. All right, continue. There was an error in the page. Choose how music you like is displayed on your profile. Automatically display all music I like, rate, review, or purchase. Manually pick the music I display, or don't display music that I like on my profile. Well, here's the thing. I don't buy music through iTunes. I don't even manage music through iTunes. I've never liked iTunes. And for anybody who would call me, or I should say accuse me, of being an Apple fanboy, I don't like iTunes. I don't like it on Windows, and I don't like it on macOS 10. I use Rhapsody to listen to music, or Pandora, or any of the other services that are out there where I don't have to manage actual files. And Apple is yet to leap to the cloud in terms of media management. All right. So let's just say don't display music that I like in my profile. Continue, because I really don't have anything in my profile. Allow people to follow me. Sure. I don't know who the hell's going to follow me on Ping. I mean, I do have people who follow me on Twitter, at Chris Perillo there, and on Facebook, facebook.com/Chris Perillo. All right, welcome, Chris. All right, how do I let people know? Connect iTunes Ping with Facebook to find and follow friends who also use Ping. Well, I'm not going to add people as friends if I have to add them on Facebook too, but let me go ahead and connect it to Facebook here. Look at my flannel-looking shirt. This is not real flannel, it's faux flannel. Let's see here. Wacky Doodle, 84MPNTS. Alright. Okay, here we go, connecting it to Facebook, and maybe I have other Facebook. We are unable to find any Facebook friends that you are not following on iTunes Ping. Check again soon. Oh, dude, grammatical error here. Need to tell someone at Apple. We are unable to find any Facebook friends that you are not following on iTunes Ping. Does anybody else care to tell me what's wrong with this sentence? We're talking about people. Who? Who? Not that! Who? Who? Not the Pete Townsend type of who, by the way. Who, as in people. Alright, so let's go done. And now we've connected to nobody. So either I need more friends on Facebook, or I just don't have that many friends to begin with. I wouldn't say who many friends, because that wouldn't make any sense. Oh, Katy Perry has, at this point in time, a little over 10,000 followers. Wow, a lot of Katy Perry fans. U2 has more. Good on you, Bono. Yo-Yo Ma, still alive at 4,149. Linkin Park, there, okay. I really don't feel like following any of these people, honestly. Lady Gaga. I'm not a little monster, Lady Gaga, and the reason why is because you've yet to acknowledge my existence. When you acknowledge my existence, Lady Gaga, I will follow you. But not a second before. Jack Johnson, love his music, but I'm not going to follow him. I'm just not feeling any of those people. What about Weird Al Yankovic? Weird Al Yankovic. Come on, Weird Al. No whammies, no whammies. What do you, your search had no results? You're kidding me. Weird Al, dude, where are you? Yankovic. I know I typed it in right. Yankovic. Oh, this is seriously, this is painful. This is really painful. All right, They Might Be Giants. They Might Be Giants. Oh, come on! Come on! Dude! Seriously? Ugh! Alright, fine. So now that they've not allowed me to follow people who I would actually appreciate following, let me go back to the previous page. Keep having to go back through the results. Let's see here. My profile for Chris Pirillo. Alternative, electronic, and pop, where I live, Seattle. I have 4... Dude! How the heck do I have 4 followers already? Seriously, I just signed up like 2 seconds ago. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do, gang. Here's what we're gonna do. Alright, I have 4 followers now, alright? Alright, we're gonna undo this whole thing, right? Because I don't produce music. We have, right now, Lady Gaga with 16,569 followers. We can top that. I'm gonna have more followers. I'm going to make it my life's mission to have more followers on Ping through iTunes than Lady Gaga. Help me help the world. I like Lady Gaga. I mean, from a distance and everything. I'm not a little monster. I'm not. I just, happen to like a lot of music. Paparazzi happens to be one of my favorites. Not that I know that Lady Gaga sings Paparazzi. It just would happen to be that I know that I happen to like that song. Yo-Yo Ma never returns his calls. Never. I don't know if his voicemail's broken or what. Linkin Park, I ever since that one night with the ferret incident, just don't really hear from him anymore. People we recommend you follow, I have no idea who these people are. Alexandra, Jason, Rick, recent activity. You are not following anyone. Find people to follow by searching for a name, inviting friends, or choosing from people we recommend. Oh, I gotta choose from the people you recommend? Even if you can't understand the difference between using the word that and who in a sentence, when you're talking about a person, it's who. Even Grammar Girl would tell you this. Alright, search for people or artists. Let's see how I show up here. Chris Pirillo. Hey, look at that. Alternative electronic pop, 4 followers. But I need to change my profile icon for some reason. I don't know why that didn't work. Edit profile. For some reason, it didn't snap the picture. We're going to try it again here. Add photo. Okay. Oh, maybe I need to set it. There we go. I'm just going to set this, like, crazy-looking face here. I forgot to set it. That would be a ID10T error, I think. Unless, of course, it's not allowing me to. This is all I see. I see a spinny animation and a blank avatar. Spinny, blank avatar. Spinny. Dude, it cannot be taking this long. Alright, so let's go add photo. Okay, we're going to do it again. Alright, and let's center it there. Let's zoom in a bit. Looking shocked or surprised. I need a shave. Alright, set that. And still nothing. Okay, fine. Privacy settings, yada yada yada. Find more Facebook friends on Ping. Don't need to do that. And by the way, I don't add anybody who I don't happen to know on a personal level to Facebook, so don't try to add me. I have 5 followers. How the hell are you people finding me? I haven't even uploaded this freaking video yet. Alright, fine. I'll eventually figure out how to change my avatar. And then I've got to figure out how to create activity here. I don't understand. My reviews. Oh, people can review me, apparently. I have a podcast. There's no way of linking to it. You can see my reviews of apps in the App Store. Even in iTunes, even though it happens to manage apps as well. I'm usually not this upset, honestly. I'm not. It's just that certain things just set me off. Like not being able to change my freaking avatar! Ping is a new addition to iTunes, at least in version 10. Everything else looks okay. Looks normal. My email address, chris@perillo.com. You can now find me pinging away, even though I'm not going to share any music with the username Chris Perillo. Alternative electronic pop with 5 followers. We got a long road to hoe here. Long road to hoe. Geeks.perillo.com, lockergnome.net. And of course, did you know the tip of how I'm zooming in and out? Like, you press Control and use 2 fingers to scroll in and out. You move it up and down. It's kind of fun. Nice little Mac tip there for you, if you hadn't picked it up already. Recording this video on the iPhone, and holy cow, I've been babbling for 12 minutes. Sorry that you've sat through this video the entire time. Hopefully I made it worth your while. If not, I apologize, but you can't have your 12 minutes back. You can find me on my blog, chris.perillo.com. I do have a podcast in the App Store. Well, I guess it's not really in the App Store. It's in the iTunes section of the App Store, even though iTunes is the thing that I'm using. If you search for Chris Perillo, right there, #1 podcast, you can subscribe to that. And it's got a lot of good ratings, and all the latest videos that you normally find on YouTube are right here. Look at that, 4.5 star average rating. I thank all 2 people who have voted for me. Chris Perillo shows are quick and to the point. Except for this one. Anyway, if you'd like to join us in the chat room, you are more than welcome to do that. It's part of the live video feed, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, at live. Oh, look, I can pick my nose. .perillo.com. We'll see you later.